my lovelies, here I've got the flip through of the finished Edgings Journal. So for those of you that have been joining me on this little mini series, having fun playing around with trying different edges and how putting different things along the edges of your journal pages can give it a totally different look. And also the cover is finished, so we were doing this cover in Slow Stitch Tuesdays, and yeah, I'm really happy with the cover. It's come along beautifully, and just finished it off with some burgundy lace, and we did all sorts of different techniques on this on Tuesday, so I'll try and link a couple of videos for you on there. So I thought, because you come along on this journey while I've been having a play, you'd like to see the finished article. She measures 7 by 9. There are 3 signatures. I think there are 3. Yes, I'm sure there are. I've put that many in, taken that many out. I think there are 4. Some of my favourite hoarded vintage sari lace. Look how gorgeous that burgundy goes with it. Okay, so it's a bit stiff till it's been used. So it is 3 layers thick. The inner layer is some vintage upholstery fabric from about the 1950s actually. I've put a pocket on there with a tag in there, and then this is the first signature. Done some collaging and various things. So this is some of the Foshi, which was one of Roxy's weekly challenges, and this is doing some crayoning on the edges, same with when we were playing about with wax crayons and trying it out on different fabrics. Some deckled as I was doing this week. Was it last week now? The weeks go so quickly. Deckled edges on some of the pages and the card. The other thing is that some of these pages are made up from all scraps which have been machine sewn together just to give it a bit of an eclectic feel to it. Also some sprayed papers. This is the very first edge we did, where we were ripping up strips from National Geographic and putting them on card to make a nice edge in there, and on the back there some collage. Here we've got a little writing spot there, and again this is one of those papers that's made with, you know, it's got different bits stuck on it, some hand sewing there, some deckled edge there, bit of a collage there. Here, this is one where you've got all sorts of bits and bobs of card and paper all sewn together to make a page, and I've just done some stamping. I've got some ticket stamps, and I liked that on there. Some more of the Foshi on the edge in there, as you can see here, where all the different bits of paper. But I really like that look. I think it's I'm enjoying it, and it's a good way to use up all your scraps, but it just gives the journal an unusual feel to it. So here we've got some zigzagging down the page, some Foshi on there. Here we've got an old book page which is hinged in, and one of Rachel's Alphabetico digital, and again this is a page with all sorts of bits and bobs, and an old page out one of my children's books which has got gorgeous colorations, Tracy label, and then some of the old vintage paper tabs that are made. here, this is when I did all the scraps of threads, the oat as they call it, or the aught, where you keep all your threads that you cut off, and then I put them on top of Bonder web and chiffon, and then sew on the top of them. Gives a nice effect. Middle of this signature, and straw paper, and we've got the thread is ombre effect linen thread for this one. I've done some cross stitch there on that fabric. And the other thing that I've really enjoyed with this journal is how everything layers up, how it looks on the page, not just the page you're looking at, but you know, you look at how it flows through the journal. So for example, you turn that over. Oh, that was that fabulous cut it and pretend it's a Christmas decoration, something to make a noise with. Yeah, how your colours, I've tried to do it so your coloration all just flows, so that because you've got different levels of edging, I wanted them to sort of all go in all directions, if that sort of makes sense to you. So this is the one we did last week, and it's one of those where, you know, you can move it about and get different looks. So you could move that one over and get that, or just the middle one, put that back. I'm still a kid at heart, aren't I? I just love that. There's just something really enjoyable about it. I've put a bit of my, it's got some coral stitch on there on a cluster, so I've just put that on there. And we've got a little, that was it, we've got a little tuck in there, and I could put a bit of something in there. What could I put in it? We could put some, I've got some of David's printed art thing. Oh, that'll go nice, I think. Let's put that in there. Does it fit in? It does. It does fit in. We'll have that then. Okay, and then on here, again, another one of the made up pages from scraps. This is an edging as well, when we were doing the using all the threads and making fabric. Here, so this is like an example. If you can see the colorations there, I've tried to then bring it forward. So we've got some of the green, so we've got green here, we've got blue edging there, so I've got a blue label on there. You turn that page, you know, this is a belly band, so I could actually put a journaling card in there. See if that one fits, 'cause it's got some green in it. Oh, I like that. And this is like, yes, it's a bit big, but then if you've got a little, this is what I like about this layering, that actually, and I mean, I just picked one at random then, that goes with the colorations on there beautifully. Very serendipitous. That's one that we did with bubble wrap, where I've made sewn on bubble wrap and some of Tracy's new butterflies. Tracy Fox from Tracy Fox Creative. There we've got a collage, plenty of space for me to write in here. Yeah, a slow stitch edging there, and this is one of those cut edges, and just got a little bit, and as you look back then again, you can see we've got all the greens and everything all fitting in nicely. This one, this is again, and the big bad dog, so it's another one out of my children's book from Tales After Supper by Enid Blyton, this is. And yeah, put some decoration on there. This is packaging, Amazon packaging. And so we're now starting to get in bits of a brown feel to it. And that's the end of that first signature. And again, all the pages are made up, which is nice. Here is a lovely big image for one of Rachel's botanical kits. This is an old invoice from when we used to have Pink's Gallery, a fine art gallery, David and I. This has got a pocket in it with I've made a card there. So there, lovely card there to go in it. And here we're messing about. I was trying different effects across the pages, and two little itty bitty cards in there in that pocket. It says treasure on there. That's one of Tina's from Shabby Dabby Doodah. Dictionary definitions, I think that one's called. Lovely pink bird here with the pink pages. Again, another one of these sewn fabrics, handmade fabrics. Got some fuchsia on there. Look at that lovely grungy sheet from one of David's first pours of tea dye. Here, this got a little bit of sewing on there, and we've got some different edgings. So now we've still got some interest on the page, so even though we've got all different levels on the edges, this is what I wanted to achieve with this series, really, so that it was the edgings and how they all looked are the sort of main focus of the journal. This is some pianola paper. And then here, I just love this. There'll probably be none of this left by the time I keep stroking it. So it keeps coming off. Some fuchsia there. And again, this is a great big strip of handmade fabric from all the leftover strands and chiffon. Again, that's some fuchsia. Middle of this signature. Lovely bird there. I've done a little bit of stamping to get some brown coloration into this bit. Again, that's the back of the pianola paper. This is some, again, avocado paper that I've fringed, which has got that lovely feel to it. And then on here was just, you know, again, trying out different, putting different tape over the middle of the signatures. This is actually what I got last year. It's like angel thread paper. I got it for to use for December dailies last year. Here we are. I've put some washi across there, and just trying that look out. A tab with the bit of leftover from that handmade fabric again. And here, I must have had loads of that. I couldn't remember. Again, one of the edgings that we did featuring Tracy's butterflies. Some washi stamps across there, some more of this angel paper. Bit of stamping on there. Edging. Then we've got a bit of a yellowy goldy feel on this page. Thought that went nice. I love this. Look at that edging on there. How dark and grungy. All the different colorations in one sheet of paper from the tea. Builder's tea colour, that is. Did this the other day. Now, I did intend, that was what I wanted to do. I wanted to stick something across here because I wasn't happy with how that had dried. And, I mean, this journal's for me. so it doesn't matter, but still I don't want it to not look pleasing, do I, when I turn that one over. So I'll put that one on there. You can always use one of Tracy's labels to you know, cover happy the happy accidents. Not happy accidents, are they? Because I don't like the look of it, but you know what I mean. To cover up imperfections that you're not so keen on. And I'm going to use that one. Is that one or two? No, it's one. We'll put that one over there. So that's where we did the threading, and I'd not done that before, and I really like that. I think it's a gorgeous effect, so I'm certainly going to be using that one again. Just hold on to that a moment. Here, yeah, just put like this lovely coral image on, because I thought it went really nicely with the coloration of this old lace that we put on there. Things with art glitter glue, wouldn't it dry fast? It's gorgeous. That's nice. So on this page, as I say, we have got a little tab, and we've got some of the jelly printed paper that I did. Some deckled edgings where we've got different variations in levels. And there's a big pocket there and a lovely image there. I need to scribble on some lovely fuchsia again, and you can see how you can pick the colorations up, so it's great. I'm obsessed with doing this fuchsia now, so thank you, Rachel, for coming out with this as a weekly challenge, because you know, it just fits in. If you're doing something blue on a page, you've got something like this to go with it. Different colour, you know, a bit of orangey, blacks, you know, it will fit in nicely. Lovely big image. This is actually from the Flora and Fauna kit of David's that's in our shop, the back of the Pinks Gallery invoice. Here we've got some really old paper. We did a bit of threading on that. Some hand sewing, again some fuchsia on there, and some right scrappy do paper, that is. And then we've got split levels here, so I thought they went nice together. You've still got a hint of something popping out the top there. Here we've got some more butterflies as a little side tuck pocket. And this is a journaling card I made with also a bit of couched sewing on there. Again, we've got some of this. That's okay, we need to put a bit of something on there. And actually, I think seeing as we've used butterflies, that would be great, wouldn't it, to use a butterfly to actually cover that up. So I'm going to do that. That carries that butterfly theme on then, doesn't it? So that's good. Covers that bit of sometimes it, you know, it just shows when you put glue on, and it just annoys me. I couldn't be looking at it. So some other people, I think, we can hardly see it, but yeah, irritating me. So it's sorted now anyway. That looks nice. It goes in with the butterfly theme. Some fuchsia down that side, and then here we've got this lovely backing of the threaded ribbon. And because I've got this old image on here, I thought this lady, one of my families that I did for the design team project for Tracy Fox Creative for November, I thought she went well there. A bit of fuchsia down there to give a little bit of a glint of a gleam in there. Can't beat a bit of pink leopard, can you? Or is it cheetah? No, it's not cheetah. Oh, you'll know if you've seen my boho journal, you'll know I don't know my animals. Here we've got a lovely big tip-in. Lovely heart on here. We've done some deckling on this edge. This has just got an image on there with some fuchsia on this edge, a little journal card there without a card in it, so we could soon remedy that and put a bit of something in there while I just rustle about. There we go, that will go in nice, one of my faves, that one. Some more butterflies on there. This is this really old matte paper. We've got a little side tuck here, which I thought we could put a couple of Tracy labels in there. This got plenty of writing space, just put some waxed, this is wrapping paper, and then I've just waxed it up for that edging and put some more on there. So can you see we're getting the colours flowing. Middle of this last signature, bit of stamping on some old book page there, old writing page. Some music paper on top of this. Again, little tuck spot there. Trying to put all sorts of bits and bobs in there. And I've got this one that I did, number 5. That'll go in there nicely. Fits in. Bit of collage on there, and some, again, this edging's all the fuchsia in this colour, like a greeny, turquoisey green. Bit of the old map again, a bit of the animal print in pink, because we've got a few pink bits coming up. This is old Amazon packaging, which I absolutely love. Again, it's got some slow stitching on there, fuchsia edging, a little pocket here with some fabric edging on this one, little card. So by no means have I sort of explored. There's a lot more things that I think I could do at a later date, looking at the other edgings. But I mean, I've already got another 2 signatures already filled as well. It just wouldn't all fit in. A little tuck there with some fuchsia down it. Here we've got a pocket. I keep forgetting I've done all these pockets, you know. We'll put that in there. A bit of David's artwork from his Art Digital. Here we've got, I don't know why I've got that on there. It's a pocket. I think that was to remind me to put something in there to write on as well. So we'll put some, look at this, how gorgeous this is. We've never ever got it as dark as that. It just depends on what avocados you get. Time of year makes a difference as well. Tuck that in there. Then here we've got the back of the old UK map again, and just got some bit of art colouring in there to give it a bit of colour. I've also put some fabric on there, and it's got a sewn bubble wrap tab. And then here we've just got some collage, fuchsia down the edge, and the back, and then just the maker's mark. But as I say, I think I'm keeping this for myself. And there we have it. So thank you everybody that's joined me. I think you've enjoyed it, this series of trying different edgings. I'm hoping you've got plenty of inspiration for you to try things out for yourself. And thank you so much. So take care everybody. Bye for now.